They wear me out.
Oh, really?
So I didn't know if maybe he'd stayed on
Down there. Maybe it's stacked up higher today than it's been.
Good evening. I'd like to call the Satsuma City Council to order for our regular meeting of August the 19th, 2025. As always, we start our meetings with an invocation. So momentarily, I'm going to ask that you stand, turn your phones to silence, remove any hats that you may have on, and I guess I will say the invocation real quick tonight, and after the invocation, it'll be followed by the pledge. So if you would, please stand and remain standing for the pledge. Dear Heavenly Father, we ask that you be with us tonight. Please help us to address the needs and concerns of our city and the citizens. We ask that you be with those that's lost loved ones and those who have sickness in their family. We ask that you continue to bless our city and our employees. It's in your precious name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, Jessica, could I get a roll call, please?
Councilmember Little.
Present.
Councilmember Butler.
Present.
Councilmember Skelton.
Present.
Councilmember Reese.
Present.
Councilmember Phillips.
Here.
Mayor Barlow.
Here, please let the record reflect all of the elected officials are in attendance tonight, along with yourself, Jay, the city attorney, and the various department heads that we have. Next is the approval of the agenda for tonight's meeting of 8/19/25. We emailed this to you on Friday.
I make a motion we approve as presented.
Second.
Motion made by Ms. Reese, second by Mr. Little, to approve tonight's agenda as distributed. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Okay. Moving on to the minutes, I think there's a typo. On number 5, it should say from the August 5th, but approval of the minutes from the August 5th meeting. Also in your email, it should have included the minutes from that meeting. Any corrections, deletions, additions, or can we get a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve the minutes from the regular meeting, August the 5th.
A second. Motion made by Mr. Little, seconded by Mr. Butler, to approve the minutes as distributed. Any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Okay. Moving to 6, recognitions. We don't have any recognitions on the agenda for tonight. So we will move to visitors. There was no visitors listed on the agenda, but as always, we will open the floor for a brief up to 3-minute comment or question. If someone would like to approach, please approach and give your name and address. Mr. Williams.
Tom Williams, live at 6357 Gilbert Drive for the last 56 years. Hi, Allison, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Mighty fine. And the other council members as well. Didn't get a chance to speak to you before the
Yes, sir.
meeting.
Yeah, good to see
But
you.
I'm here on behalf of the Satsuma Lions Club. Over the years, the city has been generous enough to waive the fee for our ramps and the different projects that we've done. And we've built a number of ramps lately, but we have not built one in Satsuma for about 18 months, maybe 2 years. But we do have one that's coming up toward the end of the week, and would like to ask the council and if they would continue to waive the fee, the permit fee. It certainly allows the Lions Club to make better use of their limited resources when we have to buy the material. And also, most of the ramps that we build are for people who are on limited income. And when they pay for the material, it certainly helps them as well, not to have to pay to buy a permit. And the Ace Hardware here in Crayola, they give us a military discount, so we stretch our resources as far as we can. So that's why I'm here today. The ramp will be at 25 Willie Crook Avenue, and we build a good ramp. We try to build it to OSHA standards when possible, but there are occasions when OSHA standards just won't work because of limited space. But we do build a good ramp. And so that's the reason I'm here.
Okay.
I don't have an issue.
I don't think it would.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for all that you do.
Did want to say too, a thank you to the Lions Club. The entrance to the high school over there looks mighty nice.
And there's a Lions Club member right there. They told me to be there to plant flowers, and it turned out that there was rose bushes, and they ate me up. Had I known there was going to be rose bushes, I'd have wore a long sleeve garment. Anyway,
Looks real nice over there.
for people who may not know, that the entrance to the Satsuma High School was built and paid for by Randy's family in memory of his sister Regina. There might be some people here that are unaware of that, but it has been there these many years, and it is beautiful. And we're so proud that we were able to do that project because it does look much better. And so that was one of the projects that we've just completed, was the entrance there to the, and the plaque is still there and in good order. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Is there anyone else who would like to come before the council tonight? Okay, looks like we're going to be moving pretty quick here tonight. We'll move to reports and announcements from the mayor and council. Would like to express our sympathy to some of the families that have lost loved ones. I know Yvette Singley, his mother, passed away. I think her service was today at Forest Lawn, so if you see her or Wayne around, you might let them know our condolences. Our ditch and streets that we have been working on in Scanlon Way, also Avondale Avenue, Pine Laurel Court, the patches have all been completed as of today. Is that correct, Chris? If y'all get a chance, go by and look. It looks like the contractors we've used, it was our first time using them all, but I got a good report from Public Works on that. So while we're here, we may try to do a couple of other small repairs and patches while we have somebody in town. So if y'all have any problems or if you questions, if you'd get a chance, I would appreciate y'all looking or giving me any feedback on that. In your packets tonight, please remember that we have the important dates that we have coming up, and we have multiple dates between now and the end of the year. So the schedule will be filling up pretty rapidly, it looks like. Don't forget that next week we have the election. It will be here at City Hall from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. If you have any questions or anything, please make sure you get with the clerk prior to the day of so we can try to answer it or address any of it. I think between you and Troy, we will have it marked, the proper distances from the doors. You're going to try to have that done by Monday. That is, I guess, weather permitting, we'll have to make sure so that way any of the candidates can have, be able to see what the lines are and where they can be. Also, since we got the people that are up here, and also it looks like all the candidates are here, remember the newly elected officials class, I think there are 4 of them. Make sure you have the dates and all so we can get you registered. I know we'll be looking at that. Those are mainly in October. I think the last class is in November. So we'll need to make sure we get everybody registered in that. The new website is it up and running now, or are we close? How close are we?
Probably about 6 weeks out.
It's taking a little longer than anticipated for that to get on.
There's a lot that me and Brittany are having to do.
Okay.
Don't need my bio anymore, do you? I'll stop working on it.
Y'all remember 2 o'clock Thursday, we have courts here at what our council chambers use for court. The municipal dinner is being hosted Thursday night in Centronelle. If y'all don't have any other questions, excuse me, that's all I have tonight. So we'll move on to Public Services with Mr. Little.
Mayor, I don't have much either. I just wanted to bring up, I seen a citizen on my way, and I've talked to a few more. I want to see maybe our tennis courts. I know different ones has mentioned that. You know, it ain't been that long ago, we spent a lot of money on those tennis courts. And if y'all go by there and look at them tennis courts, they're in bad shape. I mean, there's cuts, you know, on the court. There's just all kind of rips and tears, and I know we've had somebody out, maybe looking at them as far as our warranty. I'd just like to look into and see if our warranty's up, because honestly, we spent a lot of money, and those tennis courts is in bad shape. And I'd like to see if we can have any kind of a warranty left to check into that, because it's gonna cost some money to repair and I'm not for sure of all the causes, but I mean, they're peeling up, and y'all can see it if you go by there and look at them. Some of the ones that plays tennis regularly says they can't, you know, hardly play on the courts, and, you know, the ball hitting the cracks and all this kind of stuff. But let's just see if we can check into that. Okay, that's all.
Okay. Moving to Public Safety, Mr. Butler.
I don't have a whole lot, but next week, we're having to meeting with Ms. Ludgood for the needy children for Christmas and everything. So I'll have officers Barnett and Baldwin, and they'll talk with this meeting with Ms. Ludgood. You know, for 4 years, we have raised over $35,000 for all the needy children. And the policemen, the firefighters, and the volunteers, they do that with their off time. And all the volunteers are for their own time. So next week, we're going to start that again so that we can have the money back for that, for Ms. Ludgood. So other than that, I don't have anything else.
I think the various department heads are already preparing for the upcoming holidays with getting ready. So, thank you, Mr. Butler. Moving to administration, Mr. Skelton.
I don't have anything.
Parks and Recreation, Ms. Reese.
Yes, sir. So speaking of the holidays coming up, just a reminder about the flags for fall. Maybe we could do like September, October with the fall flags, and then roll into, I guess, November, December with the other ones. If you can fit it into your schedule. I noticed in the minutes from last time that Jason had mentioned about the welcome sign at the south end of the city, and I was wondering if there was an update on that.
There's an electrical issue, we fixed that this week, so it should be good as of now.
As of like yesterday now? Of today? Okay, perfect. And then what happened to the camera?
The camera was moved a little further south.
Okay,
It's still in operation.
okay. And then I noticed actually when I was coming in, the plaque that's right here in front of City Hall, was it knocked off, or, I mean, did that just happen? Are y'all aware of it?
Yes.
Okay,
We had a severe storm come through with 50, 60-mile-an-hour winds that had a previous crack. It looked like it just gave way.
okay. So we'll be able to get that replaced? Yes, no?
On the site, we're checking into it because Mobile County, it was done through Mobile County. So,
Sign had been there a long time. We tried to get hold of the original
Yeah.
person that had worked on it to get them to see if they would repair it for us.
Okay, yeah. And then,
Hadn't been a storm one night.
Brandy, about the tennis courts, so I know that the company that we did contract with was the same company that did the school, and that's how we got the name. So maybe we can reach out to the school and see if they're happy. Now, I believe they have theirs resurfaced, and what we did was the patch with the mesh that didn't have the warranty that the whole like resurfacing would, because he said it probably would come up. And just because of the price point, we did go with the less expensive option of the patch. So I don't know what kind of warranty would be on there, but I agree, it's horrible. It looks worse now than it did
And I
before.
think 2 years ago when they came out, they patched it for me when it wasn't under warranty and didn't charge us, because it's not that old.
I feel, well, how long ago was it? Because I feel like it's been,
4 years.
yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, maybe it's time to do, just a resurface of the whole thing. Because, it does get a lot of use. Oh, and then I have news from the library. Mark your calendars for the third annual fall market that's going to be on Saturday, October 25th. It's a lot of fun if you've never been. They have a lot of vendors set up right here in front of the library. I think they had like petting zoo with like little pigs and goats and stuff last year, and that was really cute. At the Lions Club was there selling peanuts. Is that what y'all had? Mm-hmm. So come out. It's from 9 to 2, and I'm sure if you go on social media or follow the library, there's more details there. So that.
What was the date, Allison?
It's going to be Saturday, October 25th. Yes, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Reese. Moving to Public Works, Mr. Phillips.
Mayor, I don't have a lot tonight. Of course, the Public Works has been busy, as always, during the summer, cutting grass, weed eating ditches, things, but I would like to issue a little caution. They were weed eating a ditch right there at the corner of 40 of Baker and Orchard, and sent me a picture of a water moccasin. He was 4 foot long, big around his yard. So, it's just a little caution to everybody, just pay attention. You're around these areas, it's a little wet. I never dreamed it'd have been a snake there that big. And just pay attention where you're walking. Yeah. Give me chill bumps. That's all I got, Mayor.
Give it a wide berth.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips. Number 9, items for discussion and/or consideration. A, payment of the bills.
I make a motion we pay our bills in the amount of $84,240.65.
Second.
A motion made by Mr. Skelton, seconded by Mr. Phillips, to pay the bills in the amount of $84,240.65. Any discussion? All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Moving to B, discussion of sponsoring Alabama Bass Federation tournament at Steel Creek. This is something we discussed a few weeks ago at the council meeting about giving them a room and letting them use the Steel Creek to host the high school tournament again this year. And we were unaware, but they were asking us not only for the room and the use of the facility, but also requesting that we give money per boat that they register. I told Jessica, let's put that back on the agenda, because that was not what we brought to the table. So we wanted to make sure that the council was, or to solicit the thoughts of what the council may wish to do on this. So
What does that mean, money per boat?
$3,000.
up to $3,000 would be the maximum, but that was a little more, giving them a room and give that much money. We didn't say that, because that's not what we understood when they called us.
So you're saying that they want us to
Up
pay
to.
them to have people come in?
Up per boat, because they're saying that
Even though we have like a Waffle House and a McDonald's, and there's not a lot of like
not a
revenue
lot of
catching.
those that they claim that they do of everything. That isn't right. Meals, hotels, stays, the amount of people coming that will travel from various parts of the state. And so restaurants, fuel, et cetera, that they would get. So I'm not,
We'd get return on that.
Their projection is to bring $20,810 to the city, so we're gonna pay back out
probably $4,000, maybe a little bit more.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what
So
she's saying,
is it
right.
worth
I don't know
that?
Like she said, I don't know that
For
we would actually have
$16,000.
that we would get that kind of money.
Well, that's only if they fuel up
Right.
here. Why would you
That's
wait
right.
and
That's
fuel up?
projection.
Nah. Oh, sorry.
Like I said, I told her we'd bring it to the council, and I'd asked, you know, if y'all want us to try to negotiate a fee with them, something,
Maybe
You
the
know,
only
maybe
way
a
I'd
little
agree
less
to
than
that
that.
is every room they book's at that hotel here in Satsuma, not in Saraland. I mean, there's no guarantee they'll stay here, is what I'm saying.
Is there a room block at looking to?
Well, that's what I'm saying is, have they reserved them rooms over there? And that's the question I'd have.
we can pursue it, or we can let y'all, if you'd like.
No, I say-
Contact them and see what, so.
I don't think you're gonna be able to make them do this or that,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, and honestly, I thought, by what we thought they was asking, you know, with us giving them the, you know, all the other stuff,
Right.
the amenities down there, you know, at the lodge and all,
That's generous already.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, and, you know, I mean, we have a lot of our Satsuma ball teams and, you know, and here at school that we sponsor and all this stuff too, you know, and it's a lot.
Sure.
It's a lot. But
That's the reason we brought it back before the board, I mean, because it was more than we had.
I just, I mean, I might be for giving a little something, but not nothing like that.
That's kind of what I thought, might give them something to help bring in, because they did bring in people from throughout the state,
Yeah.
you know, and I understand them needing to get a little bit of something, but maybe half of that at maximum.
Talking about half of the 3,000?
1,000,
1,500? I was thinking 500, but,
We'll make that, if that's what you want to do, we'll do that.
yeah, I mean, if that, you know, y'all, that's just my thoughts.
We'll do whatever I want to do, I'm just. What dates are the tournament on?
The October 17th and 18th.
Tell you what, let us reach out to them and see if we can negotiate something down. I'm gonna ask y'all later on tonight about a workshop, and I can let y'all know
Okay.
what their answer is at that. How's
Okay.
that?
All right.
We'll report back after the workshop on what we do on the answering B. Moving to C, discussion of donating to Satsuma High School close-up program. We got Washington DC in parentheses. I think this is another trip that the school is trying to put together a group of students to go to Washington.
Yeah, that's the same organization that we sponsored, just a couple years ago.
We sponsored it last year, didn't we?
No, it's
I think
been a
it was about
couple
2
years
years
ago.
ago.
2 years ago.
I feel like it has been back to back.
So
It's an excellent trip for 'em.
they had reached out and asked if we would consider doing that again, and I told them that I'd bring it to the council and put it on the agenda. So if we want Miss Chrysler to come, if she's available next meeting, we can. She wants to present.
Did you
some-
have that, what we give last time? Or,
Yep. Yeah, I think we
Well-
got 10,000. I thought we did.
I feel like we helped them reach their goal. Like they had already done the fundraising and they were short. So I feel like it was after they had made a good effort that they asked us to meet what they were lacking. And I feel like maybe that would be more appropriate. Like
but
show us
we
what,
don't know that number yet.
I don't know what it is.
I'm not opposed to doing something, but like I said, I'd like for us to know what we're talking about
Yeah.
in order to,
sure, absolutely.
can you work on, maybe,
I'll reach out to him.
Jason's going to follow up on C on that. Moving D, discussion and consideration of scheduling a workshop Y'all know we got a lot of work to do here in the next few weeks on the budget, and that's, since all these other things will be tied into that, so, I was looking over everything from start of school to sporting events to our required meetings. I mean, that's what I was telling you, it's between council meetings, planning board, board of adjustments, court, municipal dinners, election, you name it. We are really full for the next few weeks. Next Tuesday, I can't see us fitting anything else in this week. I wouldn't think we'd want to do one on Monday. Obviously, Tuesday's out, so we could look at maybe the 28th, but I'm really feeling like it may be in September. Do y'all have any thoughts on that?
I'd probably push it to September.
All right, well, when we get to September, we'll run into the 1st, it's Labor Day on Monday. And we already got a council meeting on Tuesday. We got a planning board on Thursday. The following Monday's a water board. I guess, I hate to do it, but it'll be 3 weeks from now, September 9th.
That's the Tuesday after,
That'd be right, that's usually when we try to do them, is on the second Tuesdays.
might as well try there.
What time?
6 PM, I mean, that's
What day?
Tuesday, September 9th. But y'all try to look over the budget and all, so we can try to move fast, because I'm telling you, I feel like there's a good chance that there'll be another special meeting in September to try to get something passed.
You'll do 5:30?
We can, it just seem like we always have a hard time getting everybody here at 5:30, but if y'all want to shoot for that, we can.
I like 5:30.
I do too.
Won't cut into Randy's dinner time too
Yeah.
much.
Workshop scheduled for Tuesday, September 9th at 5:30 PM. Be titled Physical Budget for the upcoming year of 2026. And other related city items, so we can discuss the other. E, discussion and consideration of setting a public hearing for Jesse Knight to annex property into Satsuma. I think we have that in your,
Does that just need to be like 15 minutes before the next meeting?
And also a reminder, the next meeting on the 2nd at 12 o'clock that day, we will canvass the results.
Oh, yeah,
And we
yeah.
have to have a quorum to do that at 12 o'clock.
yes, y'all, please make sure that you make your schedules available.
Who can be here, just to kind of get an idea? Do I need to come, like, leave work?
Those are set up kind of by law, so yeah, I mean, I can be here. I'm hoping everybody can.
Or can you come?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Mr. Butler, are you gonna be able to make it?
Thank you.
You'll be able to make it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you, Randy?
So you ain't gotta come, Alice.
Okay. I'm just. Well, no, I mean, I just make sure, like,
I was saying the same.
at work. Yes, I will try to take a longer lunch break and, be up here.
Kind of work too.
All right.
When is
all
the,
right. Just so
talking
I
about the public hearing, when is the key students? Is that the first meeting or the third meeting?
First one in September. So it's at 6 o'clock. The only one we moved was the November one because of the swearing in and organizational meeting being on that Monday. So, I mean, we can shoot for the second one, second council meeting.
I guess it'd be kind of full, like if we did 5:45, people would already be in here. Yeah, okay.
Be the 16th.
Is that what you want to move it to, 16th? We're gonna do,
I don't think we can, it's gonna work with the key kids.
Could you do in between the two meetings? Or do you have to have a definite, like, time? Like if you push the start of the council meeting
We
back.
really need like a definite time. Can we do that second meeting? I mean, unless we can do it at 6:30 and move our meeting time back. Only because we halted, all annexations have to be halted during election time. And now that's done, and now we're trying to get this property annexed in. So if we can do it on the first meeting
It
and,
really shouldn't be any opposition. I don't even think we'll have any comments. I mean, we could probably do it
Yeah,
at
usually they're
6:20,
fairly quick.
6:25. Just call it to order and, you know, unless y'all
Okay.
know something I don't know,
I don't know
it
either.
should be come up.
Yeah, let's
and
do
just
that.
it.
I've talked to most of the neighbors, and they're okay.
6:25?
They all thought it was part of Satsuma.
Yeah.
6:25, okay.
25 on the second.
Second.
September 2nd. So 12 noon, 6 o'clock, 6:25, 6:30.
Yes. Did you get that?
So that ain't gonna be our council meeting at 12?
I'm gonna see y'all 4 different times. No, I'm just kidding. 2 times that day.
The meeting, what's the meeting date for the
September 2nd.
second? You're gonna have the public hearing?
Yes, at 6:25. Key students at 6 o'clock. Canvassing election results at 12.
You gonna provide lunch? No, okay. If I bring a sandwich up here, can I eat it during the meeting?
Okay, we've got D taken care of now, moving to, or that was E, moving to F is discussion of the I-65 service road. Just past where South Oak, you turn into South Oak, there's a large amount of water running across the road that we feel like is kind of washing out on the east side before you get to Regina. And they think that by putting basically kind of a concrete type of a place for the water to run off of the road on that and into the ditch. If y'all go by and look, you can see where we knew that there was a lot of water going in there. They built some pretty big heads on the culverts there going into those pipe that the culverts that we replaced on those driveways. And they've given us an estimate from Civil Southeast of, I think it was $6,500 is what they're looking at approximately. And that will be to build a concrete kind of a splash that goes into the ditch, if y'all know what I'm talking about. It would just basically take the water and keep it from washing off the side of the road and washing out where it's going into that ditch. There's a lot of water going across that road there. So if y'all gone down there with some of the rains, you may have seen it. So since we hadn't really discussed doing that in the project, I wanted to bring that back to make sure that there was no opposition to that. Because like I said, I think it will help with safety and also it will protect the road that's just been.
You need a motion on that, Mayor?
We can always have a motion that way, but I mean, as long as there's no opposition from the council, it's a small item add-on. So Jay, do you think we need that in the form of a motion?
I'll put it in the motion.
I'll second it.
Motion made by Mr. Phillips, seconded by Mr. Little to proceed with the repair of that drainage, approximately $6,500. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Also, this was just something I wanted to bring up tonight. The price to pay from where the pavement stops at Regina to take it to the CC Trail is approximately $80,000 is what an estimate is that we have received. Do y'all want us to look at pursuing that and putting that to getting that put together to bring back to the council? I mean, I wasn't fixing to do it, but I didn't want to start spending any time or effort if I felt like there was opposition or the council wasn't supportive of doing that, so.
How long a piece is that, do you know?
No, but if y'all look, I can give you the length and whatever our estimate would be on that, so.
What do you think, a quarter mile? Might be a quarter mile, maybe not quite that far.
I don't know, it might not be that far, but, I mean, $80,000, that sounds like a good price, but,
That would pretty well finish us over if we done that last little strip,
Yeah, certainly,
Do what, Joe?
I know we're talking about water issues crossing,
Yeah.
Further back up, well, further down there, y'all know
oh, yeah.
where.
Well, down past
water-
the Sea Tree Trail is really bad. We constantly have to work on that, down
But ain't
between
there a
Sea.
big space before you get to the CC Trail that's pretty wet?
That whole area.
On the side it is, on the side of the road it is.
Well, if y'all don't have any problem, we'll get something put together, let them
Oh,
get some drawings and see, and,
I'm fine
Right.
with pursuing it,
okay, well, I just didn't want to spend a lot of time without doing that. All right. We have gone down the agenda tonight. Is there anything else that the council would have questions on, or any discussion you'd like to bring to the table tonight? We have no resolutions, ordinances, or other business listed, so the next thing, if nobody has anything, will be a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Mr. Skelton, seconded by Ms. Reese, that we adjourn. Thank y'all all for attending tonight, and I'm sure we'll see most of y'all next week. Thank you.